Fear is a thief. It steals your voice. It steals your dreams. It steals your future. And for the longest time, fear stole everything from me. But I took it all back. And today I want to show you how. Subscribe to JA Info Urdu for daily English confidence stories. My English journey didn't start with confidence. It started with shame. Deep, crushing shame. I remember the exact moment I decided I had to change. I was in a meeting. My boss asked me a simple question in English. "What do you think about this idea?" Everyone looked at me, and I froze. My mouth opened, but no words came out. I looked down. I said nothing, and someone else answered instead. That night I cried. I felt so small, so useless. I had studied English for years. I knew grammar. I knew vocabulary. But when it mattered, I failed. I felt like a failure. But that painful moment became my turning point. I decided that fear would not control me anymore. I decided that I would fight. I would practice. I would change. No matter how long it took. No matter how hard it was. The first thing I did was face my fear. I wrote down everything I was afraid of. I was afraid of making mistakes. I was afraid people would laugh. I was afraid of my accent. I was afraid of forgetting words. I was afraid of sounding stupid. Then I asked myself, what is the worst that can happen? If I make a mistake, someone might correct me. People laugh, so what? If I forget a word, I can use another word. If I sound stupid, I can try again. None of these things would kill me. None of these things would destroy me. That realization was powerful. I understood that my fear was bigger than the actual danger. I was running from shadows, not real threats. So I started small, very small. I began by speaking to myself every morning. I stood in front of the mirror and I introduced myself. Hello, my name is, I work as, I love. I did this every single day for 2 weeks. First, my voice shook. I stuttered. I forgot words. But I didn't stop. I kept going. And slowly, my voice became steady. Slowly, my words became smoother. Then I moved to the next level. I started speaking to my family in English. They didn't speak English well, but that didn't matter. I wasn't looking for perfection. I was looking for practice. I described my day to them. I asked them questions. I made mistakes and I laughed at them. 1 month later, I joined an online English speaking group. My heart was pounding when I joined the first session. There were people from all over the world. Some spoke beautifully. Some had strong accents. Some made lots of mistakes. And I realized something. Everyone was learning. Everyone was trying. No one was perfect. And no one was judging. I introduced myself. My voice was nervous, but I spoke. And people listened. They smiled. They encouraged me. And I felt something I hadn't felt in years. I felt proud. From that day, I practiced every single day. I watched English videos and repeated what they said. I read English books out loud. I recorded myself and listened to my progress. I spoke to strangers online. I made hundreds of mistakes, but I also made progress. Real, visible progress. 6 months later, I went to another meeting at work. My boss asked me a question, and this time I didn't freeze. I took a breath. I looked up. And I answered, clearly, confidently, fluently, and everyone listened. That moment I knew I had won. I had defeated my fear. I had gone from silence to speech, from fear to fluency. Now let me tell you the lessons I learned on this journey. Lesson 1, fear is normal. Every learner feels it, but you cannot let it control you. You have to feel the fear and speak anyway. Lesson 2, progress takes time. You will not become fluent overnight, but if you practice every day, you will see change. Slow change, but real change. Lesson 3, mistakes are your teachers. Every mistake shows you what you need to improve. Embrace them. Learn from them. Don't run from them. Lesson 4, consistency beats talent. You don't need to be smart. You don't need to have a gift. You just need to show up every day and practice. Lesson 5, your accent doesn't matter. Your grammar doesn't have to be perfect. What matters is that you communicate. What matters is that you try. So if you are afraid right now, I understand. I have been where you are. But I also want you to know that you can change. You can grow. You can become fluent. It's not easy, but it's possible. And it starts with one decision. The decision to stop hiding. The decision to start speaking. Subscribe to JA Info Urdu and start your journey from fear to fluency today. Because you deserve to be heard. You deserve to be confident. You deserve to be free.